All right, what's up? Coach Kyle here. And I wanted to show you quick what it looks like when I have a runner come to me for coaching and they've been out of it for a while. They're they have been a very good above average runner, and they want to get back into it safely, sustainably, with a fairly open schedule. This is really something I like to do, where if they don't really have days of the week where they can't run, or they prefer not to, or they prefer to run, if it's just like I can train, I can give it an hour any day, then I like to do something like this, where it's an every other day running rotation. And that means the nice thing is some days of the week there's 3 runs, and some days of the week there's 4 runs. So this first week back for this runner, I have 4 every other day, a 30-minute walk jog. And I put in there, start with 1 minute jog and a 30 to 60-second walk for 30 minutes. So he might only jog. And I told him this is just a level above walking. If you got your walk, that's what you're doing, just right there, just a little forward lean, and you're jogging forward. I told him you're at a 0 right now. We don't want to take you from, out of 100, we don't want to take you from a 0 to a 50. We want to take you from a 0 to a 2. If you can do that going into, through the next month, that will put you in a really good spot to start progressing a little more after nailing 4 weeks where the only goal is consistency, checking off some wins. And so, super easy. He might only jog 15 minutes of this, but he's on his feet for a half hour 4 times. And this kind of looks like a lot, but we've got just a little warm up routine. It's like jogging in place, and then spelling the alphabet with one leg to warm up your ankles. That's all that is. It takes 5 minutes to do. And so doing that before his morning runs every day. Next week as well. Next week, we only have 3 runs, but they're lengthened, and the jogging is a little longer. I put in 2-minute jog, 1-minute walk instead of one and one. So progressing a little bit. So this is really, sometimes I think I should just put the easiest warm up routine in the world into the run. So it's just one thing. It makes the calendar look a little less busy. But other than the strength work, nailing or other than the running, nailing his strength work. And so I have an upper body and McGill, and this is literally what I did. I'm like still sore from it today, where it's a link to a playlist. And I love the upper body routines from Zeus Fitness on YouTube here. And I often do just a 10 to 20 minute, maybe I'll do a 30-minute upper body session. And they're very much quick, fast paced, like 30 or 40 seconds on, and then 30 or 20 seconds rest, or you're just basically just switching position between the next rep, next exercise. And so that plus the McGill is a 5-minute core bracing routine. It's not like you're lifting weights, dumbbells with your abs. It's more like you're bracing with your breathing, your power breathing. And that's a good way. It's very much like a back health core strengthening stability routine that I credit for I haven't tweaked my back in a year and a half, which is a record for me. And so that is, you can do that entire upper body and McGill in 15 minutes if you do a 10-minute upper body, and then the McGill is 5 minutes. And so that is in there twice a week, right there and right there. We've got hip phase 1. It's a 15-minute, no equipment necessary, follow along hip glute core routine. And that's in there twice a week. So, his goal is just consistency with super easy stuff. And so it's 4 runs of, 30 minutes where he might only jog half of the time. It's just getting that time on his feet, 2 upper body and core sessions. So two upper body sessions. Next week is 1 hip routine. So, and throughout the week, I'm checking in on him, making sure he's doing these things, making sure he's doing them safely, sustainably, and appropriately. And if the schedule or anything needs adjusting, or he has any questions, I'm here for him. And so if you think this would be helpful for you, comment below, and I'll send you the link to apply to learn more about the coaching, and we can go from there.